You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it.
Good morning, everyone. Grumpy Man Gaming here. It's now day 2 for episode 2 in our Mon Bazou series. We just woke up where we left off yesterday in the first episode. Probably don't need to run this anymore. It went overnight. I probably didn't need to run it overnight. I just didn't know if I'd wake up and it'd be dark. But it's probably a waste to run it while we sleep. I mean, that used a quarter of the tank. In fact, let's grab this and put the rest of it in it. Most of the stuff in town, I think it looked like it opened at like 8 a.m. Because it's a new day, I wonder if my brother will give me another, $500 for firewood today. Maybe. We're gonna put that there, so we take it into town. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We could have probably put some fuel in. We used these yesterday. I hope they're not low on fuel. Oh, uh-oh. Well, we'll see how much more wood we're able to split. We have enough money. Like I said, it pays pretty well going to give my brother firewood. He has a limit on how much he'll take. That looks pretty full. All right. So let's grab my chainsaw. What time is it? It's 7:51 in the morning. We're gonna cut a few more trees down. Like I said, I really had wanted to get the pruning loppers before I cut more trees down, so that I can replace what I cut down immediately. But the store closed on us right as we arrived, so that wasn't ideal. So again, I'm gonna try to. I don't know. These maple trees, I think, are. I mean, we seem like we have a lot of maple trees. But why can't I cut this? I can cut this, alright. So I don't know if we have to leave all the maple trees alone, but yeah, I'm very hesitant to cut them up. I know that they're a valuable commodity because we want to make maple syrup. Do that, we'll do that. Cut you up. We're gonna cut this guy down and cut him into bits too. I'm trying to remember how many trees I got in the truck last time. It wasn't as many as I cut up. So I should have some extra wood laying around up there as well. Which means this should be sufficient. We're gonna take this and we're gonna split this up. I really should put this inside. This is little 50cc motors don't do sitting out on the lawn rusting. Ooh, maybe. There we go. Could use a bigger workshop. That's not really much, especially if we're supposed to work on a car. I'd rather have a garage. I noticed we have I don't know what that is. But it's nice and flat. Maybe once we get the tires inflated, we'll start parking stuff over there. Kind of looks like a concrete pad. A little bit. Like you'd get outside, like if you lived in Florida at like an RV park, right? You'd have an RV and a concrete pad for parking all your golf carts and stuff. Kind of reminds me of that. But I can't quite tell. Alright, we're going to go down. Ooh. And we're going to split this stuff up. That one get cut up? It didn't. Oh well. Well, let's try all this stuff. Let's try splitting all this stuff and then seeing if that's... Ooh. I didn't put it in neutral. That was dumb. There we go. That takes some getting used to, having to look down at your seat to hop out. But I mean, it makes sense. It's just it's different, right? Ugh, that one's a bit far, huh? And I'm already in run mode. That's unfortunate. I don't want to be burning the fuel while I'm over here picking up logs. Can I throw them? Not really. Not very effectively. Alright, maybe we'll skip that one over there and we'll do the closer ones first, and can always reposition the log splitter if we need to. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I was so busy trying to figure out how to play this game and trying to remember the things I had read about it, so I don't look like a complete idiot. I didn't even ask you guys how you're doing this last episode. The last Mon Bazou episode. I have to make a concerted effort to try and do that. I mentioned that in one of my previous episodes. I think it was the truck mechanic series. As I said, I was in preparation for starting this channel. I watched a lot. I poked around a lot on YouTube, and this one YouTuber in particular. Oh, a school bus. Oh, that's cool. Huh. A school bus driving by. But one YouTuber in particular, I really got kind of hooked into watching him. Which is surprising. I've watched TV, but I never really got into watching YouTube before. But this guy was just really, really positive, really enjoyable to watch. Just had a really great character, about him. Really great charisma, I think. And yeah, it was one of the things he always does. Is he starts up his episodes. He says hello, and then he goes, how are you guys? And it's I think it's a great thing to do because he may not be with me live, although maybe one day people wind up wanting to see it, maybe I will one day move into live streaming if I've got the time. But even if you're not live, there's still a comment section, right? We can still interact. You can still tell me what an arse I am. You can still tell me how weird my voice is, even though I'm a middle-aged man. I sound like a child. These are all things that technology has enabled us to do. Thanks to the internet, we can now be bullied from very far away. And I jest, but it's really, cyberbullying isn't cool, guys. Don't do it. It doesn't make you feel like a big man. Oh no, did we just run out of fuel? I think we did. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh man. Alright, well, I guess I'll get my truck and see how much we've got. I'll put that back to kill, so that way it's where I expect it to be next time. Luckily, we'll put fuel in the truck. We shouldn't run out of fuel in the truck. Man, I was really hoping to split some more wood up before that happened. That's unfortunate. Alright, what else? Alright, so we got a little pile here, and we got a pile down there to grab with the truck. It's actually a decent amount of wood split up. I did not know that my brother only buys, like, a certain amount of wood. I'm assuming it's per day, hoping it's not a stricter limit than that. That could be really bad. All I knew, I read some like a Steam guide or two on this, and it was like, yep. Oh, come on. How do I? There it goes. And it talked about how selling firewood to your brother is how you make. Oh no. It's how you make money early on. Can we get out of this hole? I do have four-wheel drive, I think, if I need it. It looks like it works. It glows, at least. When I'm just moving the truck around the yard, I've been trying to use the keyboard to get a little more used to it. I'm used to driving with either a controller or a steering wheel, so it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve here for me while I move between control schemes. But okay, we got it. So hopefully this is enough firewood, and like I said, hopefully he buys more, because yeah, my little beginner's guide didn't say anything about him having a limit. I was kind of hoping we could slam out the firewood early on and get a little bit of money under our belts before we try to branch out into you can make money several ways. I guess there's the maple syrup, and I'm not quite sure how, but I guess you can there's a farm stand, and you can grow potatoes, and you can grow a slightly less legal substance as well, and you can sell it, I guess. I'm not quite sure where or how you do that, but that might warrant a little investigation, because we might be looking for other ways to make money if there's a limit on firewood. Because yeah, my goal was to start on the firewood early, like I said, get those pruning things early so that we could repopulate our wood without worrying about it, and use that to make some good money while we wait for maple syrup production to happen, and while we figure out how to do maple syrup production, I should say. And so yep, and I'm filming this episode not long after the first episode, so the first episode isn't out yet. So unfortunately, whatever feedback you guys have for me as of right now with regards to wanting to see every every little piece of firewood moved versus doing, jump cuts versus doing time lapses. If there's been any feedback on that, I apologize. I don't have access to that yet. Like I said, I think we're going to do a couple episodes each way and see what the feedback and responses to it. Why is this? Is this just constantly sliding left and dumping the firewood out? This isn't helping. Is that a problem? I don't quite know what's going on here. Is it because I'm on a hill? Oh, now we're spinning. Now we're rotating like a ballerina. I hadn't read about any of these bugs. Let's try to shove a couple more pieces in, and I guess we'll just get rolling. Because not much is going to stay in while it does that, that's for sure. I'll tell you what. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, so I promise I am, I will look at the feedback, right? I will take the feedback to heart and apply the feedback. If you guys say you want to, you want jump cuts or you want to see everything, I will listen, but I do tend to kind of, it's a weekend, right? And what I'll do is I'll try to film kind of all 5 episodes for my week, in a weekend, right? So like the first episode, I basically just film that, and I might even film another episode here when we're done with this. So I will listen to the feedback, but it won't be instant. My point is it won't be instantaneous. It won't be immediate, because I do want to get a backlog. I'm not like filming something and then putting it out the same day. That would be not only incredibly stressful, but also during the week I have other things I have to do for the most part, so I don't really film much during the week anyway. So yeah, so be a little patient with the feedback is my point, right? I'll try to be active in the comments replying to the feedback, but as far as the feedback being implemented into future episodes, give me a little while, and this applies for, like I said, the jump cuts versus seeing every last little trivial action, and it also applies to any other feedback now or moving forward, right? Maybe if you guys say go here, do this, go visit here, that sort of thing. Give me a little while to respond and implement it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my brother's. This time I think I'm gonna try to. This road isn't very busy, so you can kind of. Oh, am I not in reverse? There we go. This road isn't very busy, so we can kind of take advantage of that. Put it right down. It's a new day, so we will talk to him, see what he has to say. Oh, that's not firewood. That's a log. Oh well. Say hello. Continue building this relationship, building our rapport with Francis. Hopefully this time, what is it? It's wow, it's noon. It takes forever to do anything in this game, huh? Jeez. Yep, I still have my parking brake on. That's going to be a common theme for this series, I can tell you that right now. I do like that you don't have to let off the gas or or you can just use the auto clutch to shift. I can just flat foot shift it, just bang it into gear. It's pretty fun. Oh, how much did he pay me? All right, we're up to $840. So I didn't make as much money. Maybe I did, because I started with 100, and I ended the day yesterday with about 500 something. All the bells are going off. Ooh, sorry. I wonder, is this maybe someone in the comments can tell me, is this like Farming Sim? Can I change the speed at which the day goes by? Because I just seem to be falling behind, and I'm already learning. I feel like we didn't waste too much time yesterday. Where was the snacks? The snacks they were over here somewhere. There's the sign. Yep, I read this in the guide. You want to make sure you grab protein every time you're in town, which I take to mean you want to grab poutine. I don't know if it was a typo or if they just mean protein, meaning It's what you subside on, right? But we're gonna make sure, ooh, just like beer and food in My Summer Car, we're gonna make sure we stay on top of kind of our consumables. It's really silly to die because, you know, the store is closed and you have a ton of money, right? But you just can't get at the poutine you need because you were too cheap to buy all 4 the last time you drove by the shack, you know? So let's get a good stockpile going, because there were a lot of maple syrups in my fridge, but I didn't think there were that many poutines. I only saw about 3 or 4. Oh, you know what? Uh-oh. I left my gas cap open. Oh, no. Has that ruined my car for fuel? It looks like it. I'm back down to half a tank. I just filled this thing. Oh, this is not what I need. I can't be throwing money away this early on. Oh. Oh, you're killing me, world. Oh, man. Alright, where's the gas station? There it is. Back to the gas station. Ugh. I doubt I used a half a tank just bombing back to my house last night. I could be wrong. Maybe the fuel consumption in this game is really high, but boy, that seems like a lot of fuel consumption to me. We're gonna use the gas can. And I probably still can't use the peasant gas, right? No, that's probably for the whole game, huh? I'll try it with some of the other cars, I guess, but I'm guessing that's for the whole game. Luckily, we're doing well on money, thanks to our firewood efforts, our tedious firewood efforts, I would say. Alright. Here we go. Drink up, small block Chevy. This time, before we walk away, I'm closing the gas cap. Actually, just having like an auto-retracting hose, kind of like in some of these other video games where I can literally let it go right here. Yeah, look at that. That way I won't forget the gas cap. So that's what you do. That's what I do in real life. I finish filling my things right there. I spin right around and I do the gas cap up and make sure I don't forget that. Oop, that's got a gas cap on it too. Yep, that one. Okay. That's a really dumb mistake to make. I feel really stupid. Wow. Alright. Here we go. Here's people to talk to. Yep.
Hey, comment est-ce qu'il va aujourd'hui?
Go ahead, grab a little maple syrup. Hey, does that mean I get free maple syrup? I do need some.
Ah, ben, t'es bien fait.
Oh, no, he charged me. Okay. We're gonna drink that. And there's another person there. Can I talk to you? Normand.
Salut!
Hello.
No.
You have a racetrack? Whoa, what are you doing with your hands there, buddy? That's getting a little close. All right. I want to go on a racetrack. All right, they said I need what did they say? It was a tire pumper. I only have 2 jack stands. I wonder if I should get 2 more so I have the set. I should. Let's get these so that I can put the car up in the air fully when I work on it. I'm surprised they only give you 2. You really need 4. Any good garage needs to have 4. At your house, I mean, not like when you go take your car to the garage. Alright, yeah, so we're looking for a tire pump or something like that is what they call it. Harvest pass. Oh, that's probably from making the potatoes and the Mary Jane. Do I want to get that? Well, tire pump. Focus. Tire pumps. That a tire? Oh, that is it. Oh, a foot pump? What are we, blowing up a basketball or a tire? Really? Alright. Yeah. Yep, that's what we needed. Alright, is there anything else we want while we're here? What's back here? Oh. An Integra? Yep. And a Subaru? Yep. Looks kind of like... Oh, that says Scooby on it. Duh. That says get wrecked. Okay. Okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, well, that's nice. Does this cost money or what? No? Alright, well, I don't have a bus, so I don't think it really matters. Tires, baskets, what do they got? They got paint. You know what they saw? Yeah, when we heard before, this is rust repair. $50 though. I kind of want to... I'm gonna get one. Because this truck looks like a turd. Can I use it? Oh, so much... Oh, okay, only some of it's better. But still, that part's a lot better. There's still... Oh, man, that's... Oh, you can change your license plate? Look at this. Goat. Brap. So, I don't know, that might be French. That's probably French. That's the name of the car. 420. Oh, of course, 6969. Santa. I like that. That's good. Santa. The car is red. It looks kind of like Santa's sleigh. Oh yeah, the harvest basket. Let's get the harvest basket so that if I find some Mary Jane, we can figure it out. All right. I think that's it for now. We got poutine to go. My energy's okay. What is it? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I should be starting to get tired. Oh, the lopers! Oh, thank God I saw these on the wall. The pruning things. I need these. Alright. Now that I've pissed away a bunch of money, let's head back home before I spend more. It's like, you know, when I'm in an auto parts store, it's the same. It's the same way with my wife in a shoe store. You have to just remove us because we're just gonna spend more money. It's a dangerous, dangerous place. Alright, so we came in... Let's try and find a better way out. Is this the road we were on? Yeah, there's the snack sign. Okay, so this is the road. So you can come down and make a left and go to the gas station. Good to know. Okay. Oh, look, they got... I don't know. Trailers? What's this? What is this? Alright. We're okay on poutine energy. Are we? Yeah, let's go check this out real quick. It's a neat look. Oh, wait. Not fully supported yet. Oh, okay. But it has a price. Does he just mean that it's gonna break if I use it? Maybe. That doesn't matter. We can't afford anything. Now, how is a dolly trailer more expensive than this beast? You can almost put a car in this. Well, maybe not, but still, you could put a Miata in it. I say this other stuff? How much is this? This might actually be handy. How much are you? Oh, okay. I could get a picnic table. That might be nice. Would that fit in the back of my truck? I don't need to be spending money on a picnic table. Stop. So this is just furniture. Okay. And a clerk. Melanie. How are you doing? She doesn't have a... There was no voice line, huh? Oh, but she does follow you around. That's creepy. Stop staring at me. Do you like it if I stared at you? Oh, no. It's like the... Oh, okay. She does stop. Her neck does exist. I was going to be worried it was going to be like a horror film there. Oof. Thank goodness. Yeah, let's get back and get fuel into the stuff that needs it. Actually, I wonder... I should... Oh, well. Ooh, that's second gear. First gear. It was this way is home. No, not that way is home. This way is home? Yes, snack sign. Okay. I don't know if maybe it's just... Maybe it's the art style, or maybe it's the way it's been... I think it's probably the art style, but a lot of this, it just looks the same to me, and it's a bit hard. It's going to be easier for me just to remember third left, second left, rather than looking for many landmarks. Oh, the sign I knocked over is still there. That's unfortunate. I'm sure the, is it like England in Canada? Do you guys have is it like a council, a city council? Is the council going to come after me? I don't know. I don't quite know how they do it up there. I only live about 3 hours away from the Canadian border. I've been to Montreal quite a few times, probably half dozen times. I like Montreal. It's a neat little city. But I haven't really been anywhere else. I don't really know anything else about Canada. Oh, there's a bunch of cars there. I also noticed that my harvest basket is in the bed of my truck. I didn't remember that I left it there. Alright. Yeah, see, we just bombed back, right? We just bombed back. I was purposely, like, bounced off the rebel runner. Look at our fuel. Right? So... And I didn't leave the truck idling, so I think leaving the gas cap open, I think that actually hindered it. I think. Alright, so let's fill up our log splitter. And then I guess we'll fill up our house. So to speak. Yeah, so leaving it in gear doesn't work. Come on, thank you. Even though it's in gear and turned off, it doesn't hold it in place. So, good to know. The parking brake is going to become a necessary piece of equipment. Oh, the jack stands. I gotta put those up with the car. Can I throw those? Not really. The throwing is kind of... It's kind of sad. How little I can throw anything. Oh. This thing. That's this button. I'm hoping this is why it stopped working. If stuff like breaks down, I have no idea. It looks empty to me. Let's see. This can't take that much. Nope, it doesn't. That filled quickly. 70%. So that'll take 30% when it's fully dead. It doesn't last very long either, though, to be fair. Close you. Should we top off this? Probably. Probably should. Nope, that's not all the way off yet. There you go. Although this is less important. I really need that log splitter to work. I mean, that's right now that's the only way to make money. Close the cap. All right, and doesn't have much. Oh, 43%. That's actually not bad. Let's go put this up by the house or the generator. Good enough. Where was that jack stand? Jack stand? Jack stand? There it is. Put this in the shed. Kind of want to just cut the rest of this wood up, even just to kind of clean up the lawn. And then what we should do is go around with the pruning loppers and lop all the rest of these trees. That can go in there. This needs to go up by the car. Jack stand needs to go up by the car. The food can stay in. This needs to come out. I think that's good. No? Leave it. No. Close. Close. That's okay. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And this, I really don't know what to do with, so we're just gonna kind of... Nope. Yep. Toss it up over there. Literally. Alright, I meant to grab the jack stand, but that's okay, we need this as well. How are we doing? Maple syrup, poutine, we're okay. We're okay. How do we use this? E. Okay, and then do we find... No, I don't need to find a valve stem, I can just... point it anywhere. Alright. Alright, and the most vehicles you want about 35 PSI. I see these are winter tires, so maybe a little lower. Like, pick them like 30 to 32, I guess, and see how they do. That's alright. I can see the tread pattern and then the studs. They're pretty clearly like winter tires or something. Alright. Alright. Oh, what happened? I pressed E. What happened? Oh, alright. Went in here. Alright, that works. Yeah, that's a tool. We're going to want to put that there. Oh, yeah, sure, that. Alright. Put that with the other one, and I should have one more of those somewhere. I think it's down here. Yep. It's a little disappointing. I mean, this is running. I kind of wish you could move a little quicker. This feels like a brisk walk to me. But, alright, it's alright. It is what it is. Alright, so that looks good. Oh, we should see. Was that on our list? It wasn't on the list. So, I guess, presumably, the the BMW runs now? We don't have to do anything else to it? Really? Well, that's much easier than my summer car. I don't know. I haven't gotten this far before. The lights work. Should be a key on the... Oh, here it is. It runs. It's an Autotragic? What? Oh my gosh. That makes me sad. Alright, well, it runs. Maybe we'll take it out. Maybe we'll take it out next episode. But yeah. For now, we're in good shape. Can I keep this, like, in a... I don't know if they're gonna fit in this box. Doesn't look like it, huh? Be nice to be able to just drive this around and collect all the prunings off the trees. Maybe I'll do it in the truck. Maybe we'll just do it in the truck. Because Alrighty. So that's good. Like I said, we can carry on with our wood chopping. We need more than one truck, really. Man. Alright, well. I've got all these plans and all these things to do, and I'm like, what comes first, right? What do you do first? But that's the sign of a good game. I'm excited. I'm excited to get stuck into it, right? I want to prune all the trees and replant them. I believe the maple syrup shack is out there, so I think we want to replant trees over by that shack because I know we're gonna need maple syrup trees over there. And also, obviously, I want to keep the truck basically loaded at all times. I'd like to just keep it loaded with firewood at all times. So that way, you know, oh, we need to make some money. Let's just bomb it right down to the brother's house, right down the road, you know, and then before you know it, you're good to go, right? So yeah, because we're gonna need the truck to carry around the cuttings from I would think that come off the tree. So we got to do one or the other first. And also we gotta go build that shack. Apparently that takes something. I don't know what it takes exactly. But yeah, we gotta get started on the shack itself. And I definitely want to find out how you get the potatoes and the Mary Jane. Because any other potential ways of making money will be a good thing. We were only in the gas station and there was already a bunch of stuff that I wanted to buy, but dared not spend the money, and I'm sure there's other vendors around that we haven't found yet. So, yep, there's lots to do. What do they say? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. So yeah, we're gonna keep for now. I'm gonna leave it here. I think for now, you know, 30-minute-ish episodes are working. As we progress further in the game, we might extend that to 40 or 45 minutes. We'll see. We're gonna want to start up our generator so that we can save the game. Oh yeah, pull the handle. Here we go. And we gotta boot the computer. Oh, did we call my mother? I don't think we did. What was her number? Oh, I left my fridge open. Oh, jeez. Man, I'm just acting like a teenager. 555-2109. Always call your mother, children. Oh, you suck. I just hung up on my mother. Oh, no. That's not good. I walked too far away. I know, it's a crazy thought. Back in the day, we used to have it's not rendered here, but we used to have this thing called a cord. It came off of the phone hanger that's attached to the wall, and the cord ran to the phone itself when you picked it up. So you couldn't walk too far away. Now, they were long cords, admittedly, but they did have these things we had these things called cords. I know, it sounds like a wild time. It was a wild time. It was. It really was. And also, I know, this is going to blow your mind too. You used to have a phone like this, and it was in the house, and that was your only phone line. So not everyone had their own cell phones. You had to share the phone line, even if there were multiple phones scattered around the house. So you pick up the phone, and if someone else is on the phone, you can't use the phone. In fact, you could spy on what your little brother was doing on the phone or something like that. All right, so let's not leave the generator on overnight this time. We're going to want our flashlight. L, yep. Let's turn this off. Now that we saved it. And if we wake up in the dark, so be it. We're brave. Put some fuel in it. What do we got left? 11%. We'll probably want to fill it up if we're gonna be in town. I should eat before I take a nap, I think, or before I go to bed. Is the light on in that thing? Is it gonna drain the battery? Oh, the door got left open. Yeah, that will probably drain the battery. I'll eat one of these poutines actually. Don't need to mess up the ones that are nicely stacked in the fridge. All right, here we go. It's about midnight. Time really seems to just get away from me in this game. But I suppose that's kind of the point. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. This has been episode 2. I appreciate you guys joining me for this one. I don't know about you, but I'm having a great time with this game. I think I'm gonna keep at it. And like I said, for the time being, I think we're gonna just gonna film everything and see how people like it. And like I said, if we get maybe I don't know, episode 5, or maybe if we get some bad feedback before then, or some constructive feedback before then, we'll start moving to like jump cuts and stuff, which will enable us to get more done in an episode. But for now, you know, it's early stages, so it's not surprising, but a game always moves quicker in the early stages. I feel like we're accomplishing stuff every day, so that works great for an episode actually. So thanks again for joining us. And have a great night.